Stash away a million cash. Shit don't go as planned. Alright, I'm gonna eat this food. I'm gonna go like this. This is like a do-it-yourself soup. I love this. This is... Okay, anyways, let me not get carried away and then the video ends up being too long for anybody's fucking patience. Me and Laura went swimming with the sharks. It was a lot of... Okay, so let me start from the top. We were supposed to go for my birthday to St. Thomas. However, there's a lot of hurricanes. We're still gonna go, but the main reason we were going was to swim with the sharks. Tell me why. After we have half the trip booked, we go and turns out they don't even have any swimming with no sharks in St. Thomas, but they do in Jupiter, Florida. And that's how we ended up there. Oof! Oh my God. Thank you, Lord. Lord, have mercy. Okay. We had a really packed trip of things to do, right? One of them being going to Universal and Halloween Horror Night, bam, bam. That was not that exciting. There's no story time there. My friend, she was screaming for her dear life. I was not that scared. I don't know where I went wrong, but she was scared at every damn house. I don't know why. Oh my God. Bruh, I love this meal so much. You don't even understand. I'm excited about the onions. Like, anyways. Okay, so we went to Orlando and we were kind of exhausted. We got home around 3 a.m. I went straight to sleep. I'm pretty sure I was sleeping in the car like a baby. And by the time that we got up, we left around 7 and it was like a 3-hour drive. I think, I don't remember because I'm not the one driving. But for a little bit I slept because Lala's boyfriend was in the passenger seat, and then I sat in the passenger seat and I tried my very best to be a good co-pilot by singing, even though my voice was so fucking strained and I really didn't want to speak. Oh my God, one of my little green onions is cut into a heart. This is so aesthetically pleasing. Sorry, I filled it a little bit too much. So, anyways, I'm missing some onions. Anyhow, we headed straight over there. I think we were running a little late and everything. So by the time that we got there, I was very hungry. That's all I could personally think about because I like to eat. And deception was in the air because there was these little boats. They dead ass said Conch Cruise on the boat. Little bitty boat said Conch Cruise. 2 of them Johns, little boats. And I'm like, okay. I tell Laura, I'm like, damn, you think they got like some conch? And she's like, bro, no, but I'm hungry, you know? So what? It don't hurt me to ask. The fuck? And conch is so good. So we go up to them and these guys looked at us like we're fucking delusional. Like, why would we ask such a thing in the Florida coral struggling fucking reefs? Why would we ever ask to eat conch? Why would you have a little big conch boat with no conch? Anyways, so that sets the tone a little bit for what the shark diving was kind of. Oh my god, wait. Hold on. I really need to focus here because I forgot to put the hot sauce in it. It fell on my lap. Either way, I cleaned today and I can honestly eat off the floor if I really wanted to, okay? It's my business. Eesh. Yeah, I opened this like a fucking hyena. Okay. So they were like, no, it's actually illegal to eat conch in the United States, which is big fucking cap because I bought it at the Asian market right in Austin. So why he felt he needed to lie is beyond me. But what did we do? So boom. Then this lady starts pitching her pictures. She's like, oh, you don't want to buy the pictures with the sharks for $300? The picture and video. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you know, maybe that's a little pricey. You feel me? That's a little pricey for some pictures. But you know what? We're out here wearing the matching outfits. We wore her brand bathing suits. And I didn't even get any good pictures in it. Honestly, I should go put it on. Should I do that? I think I should go do that. Okay, this is the bathing suit. It is, I'm already so, I don't know what that dance move is. But it's like super. I love this. I love this bathing suit. Anyways. Buy these pictures. So I was thinking because we're in the matching bathing suits, we should buy these pictures. Pero Laura's like, no, bro. No. So it's like, okay. Fine. Then we get on the boat. And we go out into the water. Hold on. I feel like I'm playing with my food, just my eating on video. And when we get there, we're very excited to go in. I'm ready to just jump in the water. I'm always ready to jump in the water. That's one thing about me. If it's water, I can jump. Honestly, there's nothing to it. But then this guy gets to give instructions. He gets to give instructions, and it was like he gave us these rash guard shirts. You had to see Laura's face when he gave us these rash guard shirts because they were still wet. Lord knows when their last boat took off, but they were still wet. Why? You know what I mean? Clearly they was not clean. And I get it. I was not tripping that hard about the rash guards still being wet because I'm a little bit with the Salt Life train, and Salt Life people, they feel that for some reason salt water is like nature's chlorine. Okay, this is something someone told me that once before actually. When we went to Cuba, she refused to shower, and she said no, she didn't need to shower because because she's just gonna go on the beach, and the beach had nature's chlorine in it. I think she just didn't want to shower in Cuba, but anyhow, I got so carried away. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. He was like, oh, you have to wear the rash guards so that you blend in with the water a little bit better and the fish won't be attracted to you. I'm not understanding why the fish can't be attracted to us. Whatever. Then he was like, you're also gonna wear these fins so that you are at least 7 feet tall and the shark will be intimidated and he won't wanna, you know, on you and whatever. So we're like, in my mind, I'm like, all right, sure, gotta be safe, whatever, let's go. But then and this is when they first started pissing me off. He gave us the snorkeling gear, and he wipes it down. He sprays it with Lord knows what, probably some more salt water, cleans the thing. And then I look at the mouthpiece. He didn't spray nothing on the mouthpiece. And I'm like, is this clean? And all I hear is Laura behind me. She's like, you know the fuck is not. And he was like, you just put it in your mouth. Just put it in your mouth. And I'm like, whatever. But I put it in my mouth. I'm trying to go see the sharks, whatever. Fucking gross, bro. Fucking gross. Anyways, whatever. I'm like getting in the water. And I actually spaced out at some point while he was giving instructions, and I didn't remember any of the other instructions. So they have this line, and apparently you have to hold on to the line. So whatever, I'm the first person in the water. It's just me. It's dark. I'm listening. I'm hearing my breathing, and it's totally throwing me off because I'd never snorkeled before. And I can hear my breathing, and I'm like, whoa, I need to be on a respirator right now, immediately. I sound like Bane had a child with Darth Vader, with fucking Transformer. Like, my shit sound ridiculous. I need to stop smoking ASAP. That's what I'm thinking, right? So I have a lot going on in my mind, trying to regulate my breathing because my breathing doesn't sound cute. And then I see the fucking shark. The first shark, he creeping up. He's real like slick slide, like what's up, what it do type beat, right, with him. And I'm like, okay, well, now there's a shark in the mix, and I'm trying to breathe, but also I'm like super excited to see the shark, so I want to swim closer to the shark. And so I go to do that. Oh, but also because I was tired, I was like, oh, let me get a life vest. I'm not gonna put it on, but I'm gonna just hold it, so like when I get lazy, I just chill on it. That was my plan. And then the fucking tour guide, which I may add, shorty was wearing a very bright pink and purple scuba suit. So I don't understand why we gotta be in the dusty, crusty, fucking dry rash shirts when she's over here in the blinged out look at me suit, you know? It was giving hater. She was giving hater the whole time. Sure, her hater radar was on crunk. But we're not, whatever. I'm trying to get close to the shark, right? I'm being a little slow, so I didn't calculate that we are actually in the ocean, and this water is actually really deep. And though the shark looks like it might be 4 feet from me, this is like 10-foot deep water, and I don't need to be swimming all the way down now. So whatever, I get to going down there, and I'm holding my breath because I don't know how to use the snorkeling thing. So then when I come up, I immediately, and this bitch would not shut the fuck up. Laura dubbed the we're gonna call the tour guide, we're gonna call her the narcs, because that's what Laura started calling them, and it's very fitted, because she was very much lacking in the essential human skill that is shutting the fucketh up. You know what I mean? She was lacking. So, hold on, I need to eat the fuck. I understand that they were trying to keep us safe, but they act like, have sharks never seen two bad bitches before? You know? Because let me tell you, everybody else that was on the tour with us, they look like they're married couples. That's so sweet, but they look like their marriage was hanging on by the success of this shark dive. Like, if they didn't have a good time on this shark dive, they were going straight to the lawyer's office. That was the energy I was picking up from these two people. Well, more so from one of the couples than the other couple. The other couple just looked like, hey, fuck it, we're here. Some shit to do. Anyways. So she's not shutting the fuck up. I'm trying to swim to the shark. I'm trying to regulate my breathing because I sound like I'm dying. And she won't shut the fuck up. So she's really annoying me. And she's like, you need to hold on to the line. You need to hold on to the line. You can't hang. You can't let go of the line. And I'm coming up for air and I want to take the mask off because I can't breathe. I came up for air to catch my fucking breath. You know what I mean? She's like, no, you need to keep the mask on. And everything I was doing was just throwing her into a panic. Like, she was just panicky. I didn't like that. She's not vibing. Anyways, then Laura gets in the water. She swims over and I'm like not regulating my breathing. So I'm like, maybe I can go talk this man into just letting me breathe. You know, like maybe he got some regular goggles, whatever. So I swim back and he tells me that the sounds that I'm hearing is normal and that I should just go back in there, hold on to the thing, whatever. But I realized that we couldn't swim at all. Like, there was no swimming with the sharks. You were holding onto the line, looking at the sharks. Like, I really wonder what these pictures look like that these people buy. Because, like, you could buy a picture in the video. A fucking jug, bro. This is, like, you're just a bunch of pictures of you just holding on to a line. In the most ridiculous outfit you've ever swam in for $300. And then I overheard her tell one of the people that you couldn't post it, like the video's just for you, super sacred, like you couldn't leak it. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Anywho, I get back in the water, but at this point I just put the little life vest on because the fuck, you can't swim with the shark any fucking way. And I get in there and Laura moves over to where I was because I was no longer at the beginning of the line. I was at the end of the line. And I'm looking at the sharks and they're being all cutesy. I'm just like, you know, just enjoying the water. It got a little boring, I'm not gonna lie. Just looking at them, they're hungry. Kind of like, damn, that's kind of cold. They ain't gave you the food. They got the food in a cage thing. You know, I know you feel like that's fucked up. I think that's fucked up too. This is what I'm telling the shark in my mind, right? And then I hear Laura, oh my God, this bitch keeps bumping into me. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I don't know how, but I heard her say that while my head was under the water. I don't know if my ears was out the water, but I started laughing while I'm trying to hold my laughter because I'm under the water. So there I go, struggling with the mask again. So I'm struggling with the mask again. And I'm like, and she just switched. And then the lady that was standing, like, then I saw why she was bitching. Because when she switched from this side of me to this side of me, so she went, I was stuck next to this random lady that we don't know her. But she had on the life, you know, like the donut things that they usually throw at you when you're dying or drowning and you get on it. She was laying in one of them things. We don't know why. But she sure was bumping into my head, but I didn't give a fuck. Because now I seen the shark and I'm locked in with him, okay? Like, I'm locked in, like, I'm looking him dead in the eyes. And he had yellow eyes, super mystique looking. It was dope. But he was looking at me like, at least in my mind, I felt like he was looking at me like I was a snack and he was fixing to eat me, okay? And I thought to myself, damn, what if my period just came on? And I was like, wow, that's a dark thought. You probably shouldn't be thinking that. But you did. What if that's your intuition? Damn. But he think he's slick. I could eat him too. He's looking good to me too. You know, he don't know that I'm hungry. So whatever. Then I look up and Laura's like not doing good. She's pale, pale as fuck, and she's like, "Dude, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up." And I'm like, well, fuck. That's that's tough as fuck. So she gets on the boat. She says something about the lady told me not to look him in the eyes or I was gonna get dizzy. Not the lady, the narc. That's her. Fucking beach. Fucking wale beach. Hold on, I need some of this. So I'm looking at the shark for a little bit more, and I see Laura on the boat struggling, looking like she's fighting for her life. She's throwing up. And I'm like, okay, I seen you do this lap around this meal a few times, you and your homeboys. It was like 3 sharks in total. The one that I locked eyes with, then like 2 other ones. I don't know nothing about sharks. I don't even know why I was so fixated on going and swim with the sharks. But yeah, they were beautiful. Don't get me wrong, they were fucking beautiful. I think from what I remember, they said one of them was a reef shark, and the other 2, I don't know what they were. Sandbar sharks. Anyhow, they were really pretty. But like, I can only watch you run laps around food so many times and then you hungry. And plus my homegirl is struggling on the boat. So I was like, okay, let me go see what's going on with her. When I get up there and I'm telling her about the thoughts that I just finished having about how I could dead ass eat that shark. He's looking at me like he's hungry, but I'm hungry too. But I just got done telling her that. And the guy on the boat is like, don't talk about eating sharks. We don't eat sharks. And it's like, okay. You don't, but I do. The fuck? Whatever, bro. Whatever. That's like if you go on a tour of a farm and you expecting everybody to be on the tour of the farm to be vegetarian. No. I know shark is not like a popular thing out here, but it's popular where I'm from. So what? Anyways. So Laura's laughing because she says I was bullying him because I asked him if I hurt his feelings. But I'm being like, like, why you hurt? The fuck? Whatever. She gets done throwing up. And she's like, oh, I want to go in there for a little bit more. And so she does. And he made her put the the fucking snorkel gear on after she just threw up. I probably don't have to worry about getting COVID now. Like, don't have to worry about what's in the vaccine after we use that snorkel gear, bro. Cause hell. This is so good. I can't even explain why I like this one. No spicy, please. I forgot to add the other sauce. Where the other sauce at? Oh, right. So whatever. She went back in there. Then we came back up. She only went back in for like a couple minutes, and I was honestly over it. I was hungry. And yeah. The last time I'm gonna tell this story because I feel like I told it a couple times. And yeah, I'm probably not gonna finish this today. I had enough today. Oh my god, qué rico. I'm gonna eat Um, give it up for the bathing suit. I go buy you one. Amor y sol. Blah, blah, blah.